E36.
I hope you can hear me.
This thing goes sideways well.
Set up for drifting.
Flag flagged.
No, it's quite scary actually.
The walk of shame.
Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to Castle Combe and more importantly Jay's E36. Now I'm sure most of you know Jay by now and his car. Have we got some action for you today? So as I've said, as you probably know, Jay's car is a drift car, completely set up for drifting. But what he's going to try today, which I think is very ballsy, is going on a track session, which is grip driving at Summer Action Days. So this is going to be good. So for those that don't know, do you want to give us a quick run through of the car, the mods you've done?
Everyone's probably seen your video. It's started as a 323i. It's 2.5 6-cylinder. Obviously, new paint job, new Husky body kit with the Accelerate sponsorship. As you've probably seen on the video, put some new wheels on it as well since the last time it's been on. Obviously it's still completely and utterly set up for drifting. So
which is going to make
I've
this video
always
very
wanted to have a go around Castle Combe, and I'm going to attempt to try and keep it in a straight line, which I think is going to be really difficult for the setup of the car.
This is, for those that obviously don't know, Castle Combe is a grip circuit and they strictly say no drifting, but we've both got a sneaking suspicion that she's going to want to step out.
It's going to want to set up.
Yes, it's going to.
It's going to be...
So, E36, obviously you've got the usual bolt-ons. I mean, you've got the ECU, the exhaust and things like that. The main thing is the diff. I always forget what ratio diff you've got.
4.4.
4.4 diff.
Quite a really low ratio diff, really.
Which makes it accelerate so hard. And when you're sliding this thing sideways, God, this thing goes sideways well. If you haven't seen the original video, go and watch it when he blew this thing up. That's how dedicated Jay is. One very quick note we both forgot. Since you guys have seen this last, I mentioned he was getting the exhaust done. I mean, talk about a perfect exhaust. This car is just like the perfect equivalent of Jap and German. I absolutely love it.
Right guys, I hope you can hear me. You've joined us in Jay's E36. Now this is Jay's first track day as grip driving. No idea what the video is going to turn out like, but I can guarantee you we're going to have fun, so let's get into it.
We did have a few different track sessions in a few different cars at Summer Action Day, so we had to use our backup camera as opposed to the GoPro. That's why the quality of this clip isn't up to our usual standards, but the content definitely makes up for it. Now we need to keep in mind, like I said before, Jay is so used to going sideways, he had to fight every urge to keep this thing straight, which made for very good content. If you've never been on a track session at one of Castle Combe's action days, the rules are simple. No overtaking on the corners, or what Castle Combe set out as the red areas indicated during the driving briefing. Overtake on the right, and no drifting. I'll give you one guess as to why Jay got black flagged. here it is, the dreaded black flag.
Sorry, drifting. You've got to pull in. Where? Back round? Yeah. We're still going, yeah? I think so. We've got a bit black flag.
Walk of shame. It was probably all worth it.
Getting black flagged.
Jay's first track day.
Yeah. Black flag getting tracked in. Yeah, go on. Hold on. Black flag.
After being black flagged, Jay pulled into the pits and had a chat with one of the marshals. After Jay explained the car was built to go sideways and he was struggling to keep it in a straight line, the marshal was very understanding and actually let us straight back out.
Oh, it's a much better line. Jay's first track day and he got black flagged. Now, if anyone from Castlecombe is watching, it wasn't intentional, but I mean, it is a drift car. You can feel it even from the passenger seat. It wants to step out the entire time. So you managed to catch a drift, but let's face it, that was a little mini dream achieved because you've always wanted a drift car, haven't you? Yeah. So, and I didn't go off. Yeah, and you nailed it. So there were a few times when, keep my voice down a second. So there were a few times when the car stepped out, but obviously Jay, used to going sideways, managed to catch it. I love because you can tell some of your mannerisms. You're so used to drifting compared to track driving, and I'm really happy, proud of you. You didn't go for that thing, but that was definitely an experience, and I am pumped. And my track session's next. I don't think it's going to be as entertaining as that, but this has made my day.
So we just come off track now, and as we both suspected, she wanted to go sideways. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I was so curious to see how a drift car goes on a grip track. More importantly, what did you think of it?
Interesting.
Yeah, your first, so just to clear up, your first track day, you've done loads of drift days, this man knows how to drift. Your first time on a grip track.
Yeah.
First of all, how did you find it? Was it better or worse than you thought? in a drift car?
Well, no, it was quite scary actually.
Yes, yeah, and I gotta be like, I respect your honesty because you said you were very nervous.
It was. The car obviously handles really well. You can put it into the corner, but the car was. The only way I can explain it to you is you're trying to be neat on the apex, putting quarter of a turn in, but that quarter of a turn on the back wheel seems like you've put a full lock and pulled the handbrake up.
Yep.
It was very, very difficult to keep in the straight line, as we realised on the third lap when I got black flag.
I think
drifting all the way around Corrie, but
yeah, we probably need to clarify that. You went into Corrie, and again, for those of you that know Castle Combe, Corrie's one of the best corners. Went in there a bit spicy. I mean, his confidence was growing pretty quick, but the back end went, and genuinely, when it gets, I mean, I'm no drifter, but when it gets to that point, you are better off sometimes just powering through and you were turning it into a drift. That's what happened. Obviously, the stewards picked up on it, doing their job very well. Black flagged us, so we had to come in. I've never been black flagged before, but we came in, and as Jay explained to the steward was good as gold, fair play. We explained that it is a drift car. You could see that it wasn't intentional, but he actually let us back out as well. So the main question, would you do it again? In this car?
Yes, yeah. Might as well, innit?
I gotta say, because you were so nervous to begin with, but you came off thinking, oh my God, it's amazing.
I wasn't one for track days. I thought it's a bit too neat, a bit boring, but after today, I'd quite happily reset the back end of this car, because it's all fully adjustable.
True, yeah.
I could adjust the back end of this for grip.
That might be a good video,
I wouldn't mind going back out. It was actually quite fun.
Yeah, because this literally, like, you can feel this car doesn't like going straight, so no. I think you did quite well, and your confidence, I said from your mannerisms, you could see that you're used to drifting, but even after a couple of laps, you could see you lost smoother, your lines were better, so honestly, man, I think you did quite well. Let us know what you think, guys, but honestly, if any of you guys have got any clips, anything like that of this going around Corrie, because Jay did say as well, one of his dreams was to drift Corrie, so at least that's one thing to
not come off.
I'm not gonna not crash. But I just can't stop looking. I mean, the sun's coming out now, thank God. But so proud to see that there, and just look at that. Sorry, I could just look at this thing all day. But I think that'll do it for now. So I think, hopefully then, you will be back on track. And like you said, it'd be interesting to maybe get a slightly different setup, but don't come away from drifting, because I love the way you drift. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for that one. Like I said, I could film this car all day, but I won't bore you guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one. Boom.